hottest teams. For Game 6, the Big Red was back in Lincoln, facing one of the top teams in the Big 12 South, Texas Tech. It was homecoming, and the alumni had reason to be happy. The conditions at kickoff were perfect, and as it would turn out, so too were the Huskers, who took to the field for Tom Osborne's 300th game as Nebraska's head coach. On the opening drive of the game, Texas Tech drove to the Nebraska 35, but came up empty. The Red Raiders would get no closer the rest of the way. After a not-so-satisfying ending at Baylor, the Huskers were on top of their game from start to finish.
Here's Lethbridge. He's in trouble. He's brought down at the 16-yard line by defensive tackle Jason Wiltz. The black shirts were all around him.
Defense playing pretty good football right now. As a whole, we all not having as many busts as we did earlier in the season. Playing pretty good.
The Blackshirts were especially relentless, recording 4 quarterback sacks and limiting Texas Tech to just 17 yards on the ground and 127 total.
Yeah, it was good. We finally put, everybody together at one time. Secondary linebackers and the D-line all played pretty good. So, it was good to get that first shutout. I mean, we're proud as a defensive unit to get it. And, we work hard to get those shutouts. So it was a great job done, and we're just going to keep rolling.
Offensively, it was another blue-collar day for the Big Red. The nation's top rushing team for the 11th time in 18 years. The Huskers ground out 400 yards on an incredible 69 attempts against a Tech defense that proved to be one of the toughest NU would face all year. But it was still no match. Chris Brown was impressive once again with 3 first-half field goals. But it was fullback turned receiver Joel Makovicka who caught everyone's attention when he snagged the first touchdown catch of his career.
They send Makovicka going to the right. Here's a roll to the right by Scott Frost into the end zone. Touchdown pass. It is complete to Joel Makovicka.
As the game wore on, the Huskers had the Red Raider defense worn out, which was understandable. In all, Nebraska ran 35 more plays from scrimmage and outgained Tech by more than 300 yards. Amon Green had another stellar day as he rushed for 178 yards and almost 2 touchdowns. Make that a touchdown and an assist.
Here is the pitch to Amon Green at the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Stumbles his way, fumbles into the end zone, and it's fallen on by John Zadiska. Zadiska fell on the ball for the touchdown.
Feels pretty good, I guess. I mean, offensive linemen don't usually get a whole lot of chances to do that, so I feel pretty privileged.
Green finally reached the end zone in the 4th quarter for the game's final points. For Nebraska, it was an impressive 29-0 win. So impressive that it put the 6-0 Huskers back on top of the college football world as the #1 team in the nation.
It's something that we've earned. It hasn't been handed to us. I think, the #1 spot is something that, we wanted to get to, but we also know that, teams are going to be gunning for us, so we have to be ready to play every week.
It feels pretty good, but, I mean, there's an upside and downside, and the downside is that everybody's going to be out to get you, and you got to keep winning games convincingly to keep the voters on your side. So, I mean, it'll be tough. I think we got the team that can keep doing it.